Makims, Spread on the Wire. I'm back on the channel. Shy. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory. Be out to every Father and Son, Yahawashi, Shy. It's locked if you guys can't hear me too much. Phone's audio is kind of trash, but I'll do the best I can. Again, giving all praise, honor, and glory. Be out to every Father and Son, Yahawashi, Shy. Alright? Oh, shit. Double line cells and apostle, they're getting millstone, the world of time is truth, serious sanitation, right? And, yeah, man, I just wanted to, come back and do this video, man. I've seen this movie, okay? Just gotta say, man, put that out there, man. Hey, man, they've been putting out some spiritual movies lately. I don't know what's been going on in the air, but, this summer, man, they've been dropping some good-ass movies, man. They came out with Saw. I did a movie review on The Creator. I gotta go see Saw, the new one. But, hey, man, they're dropping some really good movies out there, man. Alright? And, you know what? If I see a spiritual movie, that's why I don't really do the movie reviews anymore, because they haven't done good, like, really, any good movies in a while, man. You know, if you notice, they've been doing, like, a lot of superhero movies, you know? Which, you know, that's gonna get tiring if you do that every single time. You know, it has to be different genres, man. You know? But anyways, man, I seen that movie, Killing of the Flower Moon. That movie, hey man, that shit was fucking fire, man. That movie was fucking fire, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. That movie's on the Gadites, man. Okay, and they were basically mentioning, I'm gonna go over the whole movie, you know, pretty much. It's like I'm a bit under the weather, but the whole movie is on the Gadites, man. Okay, and to be in particular, it's on the Osage tribe. Okay, they mention other tribes of Cherokee, Black Hawk. I can't remember every single name. I should have did the video the day of. I'm not gonna lie, but because I was analyzing, I didn't even need to take notes. I was just analyzing in my head, you know. But pretty much, they were going into that, and what happened was. They were going into how, you know, the Native Americans, like, they were rich, okay? Alright, they were rich, okay? They were rich as hell, man, okay? And what was going on was, the Edomites were catching on, okay? Obviously, they already invaded by that time. The American cavalry was there. Salaki again, I'm being under the weather, okay? The American cavalry was already there, but basically what was going on is, them Edomites were migrating into that place, okay? And the reason why was they wanted to take land, you know, precious jewels, you know, like diamonds and stuff, pearls, jewelry, okay? And they wanted to take the oil, okay? The land that they had over there was rich in oil, man, okay? The place was flourishing, man. It was like what you see here today, but basically on a minor scale, like a more ancient scale. You know, they had cars in the aspect of like them old cars, you know, the 1920 cars, man, okay, you know, right? And that was what was going on. A lot of Edomites were migrating over there. They were marrying the Native American woman so that they could get inheritance to the family and take the money, basically. And there's a whole bunch of just scamming and bullshit that was going on, man, okay? And to be in particular, the story basically takes place with an Edomite marrying a so-called Gadite woman, okay? I mean, a so-called Native American woman, Slovakia, okay? And what was going on was, she was, you know, she was chilling and shit, you know, and he just went about, you know, I think at first his intentions were, you know, not bad, but his uncle was a straight-up devil, man. That dude was a devil, okay? Dude was a straight-up fucking devil, man. Basically what he was doing was, what is it called? He bribed, the nephew, okay, because he came from another part, man. He fought in the war, he came over and shit. Alright? He came over and all this shit. And what happened was, he came over and he was like, hey man, the plan is you marry this woman, we get inheritance to her family, we take their man, what's that shit called? You know, their inheritance basically, you know, the land, you know, whatever resources you have. That's what they had, okay? You know? That's what the goal was, okay? And basically what they were doing was, their intent was to infiltrate the tribe, okay? You know, pretend like they're friends with them and shit. The same shit, it's the same old story, man, okay? It just happens to be that this one of the big, this is based on a true story, and it's a very big story, man. Okay, basically it's well known, and the director looked like a so-called Edomite, but I think it might have been a Jake, man. He said he was so inspired by the story. I'm like, this dude probably a Jake, man. Okay, even though he looked like an Edomite. Okay, but you know what Edomites saying? Oh, I'm inspired by Gadites and shit. He ain't no inspired by Gadites, man. This is probably a Jake. Okay, but basically, man, they are mentioning all the tribes. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed up the process, man. I don't want to, again, man. The review's obviously a spoiler, but you know, I'm just gonna talk about it. All right, you know, and basically the dude ended up marrying into the family and shit. Okay, what they were doing was they were killing off the family, man. The sisters were winding up dead. Even the little kids were winding up dead. Old people winding up dead. You know what I mean? All these people winding up dead out of nowhere, man. Okay, and you know the woman, she was the last survivor, the woman that married my man. Okay, all right, and then you know as the movie was going on, you can see that lifestyle that they were all living. It was all white men they're married to Native American women. Okay, it was never a Native American man married to a white woman. It was always all the way around. Okay, all right, and it was so obvious. I'm like, come on, man, like you know. And they're there trying to solve the murders and shit. What was going on? I'm gonna pause it here, but you know, scripture that comes to mind is obviously Psalms chapter 55 and verse 20 to 21. Okay, his words are smoothed in butter, and war was in his heart. Okay, because that's what Esau is, man. Okay, all right. Okay, that's exactly what the fuck Esau is, man. All right, his words are smoothed in butter. Okay, dude came in there all swiftness and try to be charming and charismatic. Okay, you know, trying to what they would call the modern day in time, raise up a girl. Okay, raise up a girl, man. Basically, game her and be like, oh yeah, I like you. You're beautiful. Your skin's beautiful and you're beautiful. I wanna marry you and You know, we're smooth in the butter. Okay, that's basically that scripture is literally for that whole movie, man. All the Edomites in that movie, man. Okay, but basically it was one Edomite family migrating into another, the Gadite family, aka the so-called Native American, which would be the tribe of Gad. Okay, all right, and they also showed Freemasons in the movie, man. Okay, the uncle was a fucking 32-degree Mason, man. They showed a full ass scene. Walked into the room, checkerboard floor. Okay, book on the thing. Okay, because Freemasons have a book. Okay, they follow an oath. They're basically a fraternity, if you will. Okay, that's exactly what the hell they are. They're a fraternity. Okay, but basically that's what happened. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, right? Alright, that's what happened. Okay? They're a freaking fraternity, man. Alright? The uncle, he was the mastermind of the whole thing. He wanted to steal everything. And the dude was waxing rich off of killing people. Sending out hits. Okay? Not even just on that family, other families too. He was killing oilers, you know, people that owned land and shit. Okay? And his ultimate goal was to kill this family off. And that's what he was doing. He was bombing them, killing them, shooting them dead. Okay? You know, nice and friendly, infiltrating and shit. That's what the whole movie was. Okay? And the girl's own husband, he was gonna kill his own family. Okay? The dude was gonna kill his own family. That's what it was. That's what was going on, man. Okay? Alright? The uncle was the whole mastermind, and he was a 32-degree Mason. They showed it in the movie. Okay? They showed it in the freaking movie. The movie was so spiritual, man. Okay? And the nephew, you can tell his intent. He didn't want to do it, but he still went through with it. And they were just shaming him, guilt tripping him, all that shit in the whole entire movie. Okay? You know? He was on more chill side. He was still Edomite, but he was still on more the chill side. He started up doing it, man. Because his intent heart was wicked, man. That's what it was. Okay? Alright? And basically, throughout the whole movie, everyone was getting murked, man. All the sisters died. Okay? Every single last one of the sisters, even the sister that was out of town, and the sister, she went over there. She's like, I don't want to live in the countryside anymore. We're not safe, and da-da-da-da. Alright? And you know another problem with the Gadites was they were all sick. They had diabetes and shit. Okay? They're mentioning the diets in the movie, which every time, you know, I'm on the highways and hedges when I'm teaching and shit, you know, I try to bring that out. That's what's wrong with you Jakes, too. Okay? That's why you Jakes don't live long, because you're unhealthy as shit. Okay? Alright, the doctor is giving her insulin, okay, which was to treat the diabetes or to bring it down, you know. I believe it's to regulate blood pressure, insulin, okay. And basically what happened was the husband was poisoned because he obviously had to kill off the whole bloodline. Okay, if the thing was, if the wife died, The kids and the father would get the inheritance. Okay? Alright, and I believe his brother was already married. His brother was already married to one of the sisters. Okay? Which ended up getting packed as well. Okay? Another Edomite dude that was married to one of the sisters, he was calling it out from the beginning of the movie. Okay? He's like, you're a bum, your whole families are bums, you guys just moved in here, and you're just living off of us, and da-da-da-da. The Edomite guy, he was about his business, man. He was standing on business. Okay? Calling it out. Okay? And then until when that Edomite, okay, basically the main Edomite of the movie, okay, he was married to the woman, okay, right? He went over to his house and he called him over. Okay? Alright? I mean, not called him on Slack, he called him out. He called out his bullshit. Okay? He said, you know what, man? You're a murderer, man. You're over here killing this girl's poor family. I'm over here having to deal with this stress and shit, you know? Alright? And it got so bad that the woman, she went over to Washington DC to ask the president to come over there and investigate the murders. And once the real authorities stepped in, they all got baited, man. They got baited. Okay? They got freaking baited, man. Okay? The movie's so spiritual, man. You gotta see it. Okay? Alright? Another scripture I'd like to reference, okay, is the book of Obadiah, man. Okay? Another scripture I'd like to paraphrase is, you know, the kind of leopard change his spots. The leopard can't change his spots, man. Okay? And it says, so does the evil's wicked way. Paraphrasing. Okay? Right? A wicked man can't change his strength. You know, like, the man's heart that's intent to be wicked is going to be wicked, man. You can't change that. You know what I mean? You can't change that, man. Okay? If you're wicked, man. Okay? And that's what the Lord said. That's what the Lord said those scriptures. Because if you're wicked, you're wicked. Okay? You're not changing. You're not going to change how you are. You're not going to become really righteous without the Lord's intent, man. Okay? And again, you have to remember, everyone has a lot, man. Okay? The whole movie was wicked as shit, man. The woman didn't find out to the end until when the husband was poisoning. The man was lying all the way up to the end of the movie. Okay? Even to while he was in the courts. Okay? Alright? The dude was poisoning his own wife. His kid got killed. Okay? Right? Her whole family the whole thing was getting murked, man. Okay? And I thought the whole movie was going to be like, you know, retaliation, like the Gadites and shit. And the Gadites are like, oh, our old ways would have been, we would have found this enemy. And we would have killed this enemy. You know, that's basically what the Gadite was saying. And I was like, damn, man. Like, that's what was going on. Okay? That's what was going on, man. Alright? You know, so I just recommend you guys watch this movie, man. It's called Flower of the Killing Moon. Okay, I believe it's called. You guys need to see this movie, man. It's so spiritual, man. Okay? It's just reminiscent to show you Esau's fucking wicked ways, man. Okay? Alright? And the whole movie, you hear that Edomite, oh, man, I love money. Alright? Because that's their fucking God, man. They love money. They will sell you out. They will kill you for money, riches, and profit, man. That's exactly what they did to the guys when they came over here. They were killing them. They were chopping off their limbs and shit. Okay? Chopping off their fucking limbs. Okay? If they didn't bring them gold. Bring them gold, silver, all that good stuff, man. Okay? That's what they were doing. Okay? Hey, man, Esau's heart and intent, man, he can't change. He's a wicked man. Okay? That's why he says a leopard cannot change his spots for a reason. That's why that scripture's there. Because this man is evil, man. Okay? And the Gadites let them in their home, man. Even after the wars, let them in their home. Still trusted them. Still, you know. That's what Esau does. He infiltrates, man. He's wicked as shit. He infiltrates, he kills, he murders, he rapes, he robs, and he's a liar. He's a perpetual, profane liar, man. Okay? But that's what them Gadites get for fucking trusting them, man. Alright? You know? So again, man, watch that movie, man. It's a quick little movie review. Okay, obviously can't read no scriptures, I'm driving, so hey, man, you guys gotta watch that movie, man. Watch that movie, man. Alright? So with that, man, I'm gonna say call out Yahawashi and Shai. All praise on God, be a thankful on the Son, Yahawashi and Shai. Alright? And Shalom Makim. Alright? Lord willing, you guys are edified.